Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Siri Emerald here, and this is going to be a big unboxing of Astromechs and C-3PO. So let's get them out of the box here. By the way, when Sideshow sends a box out, they send it out just like this. This is how you get it from Sideshow. When Big Bad Toy Store sends a box out, they put the box inside a box and label it like that. These come from UPS in a lot better condition than these come from UPS, by the way, in case you're ever curious. So let's open them up. Let's get this one open first. And you get a receipt from Big Bad Toy Store too. And a little flyer talking about what they got going on, some things they're selling. All right, so a little collection here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's well, we already know what R2-D2 is like, and let's go with the R2-Q5 then. So outside of the box here, it says Sideshow.com, R2-Q5, Imperial Astromech Droid. Top of the box is Star Wars. The bottom of the box has a Sideshow information on it. Let's see. That's the front of the box, because that's the front of the figure. And then that's the back of the box, because that's the back of the figure. Looks like the box has a little magnetic closure here. That's pretty cool. Little display case of it in there. Imperial Astromech Droid R2-Q5. And he's nice and shiny. Let's see what all he comes with. So the inside of the box is not just a cardboard box, it's actually kind of colored. That's pretty cool. I don't see anything here extra. Really super shiny. Okay, this one's a door, I can tell. And the inside of that is painted copper, whereas on the R2-D2 unit it is not. Let's see if this opens up. Nope, not a door. Okay, so this one's a door. And it has the little rack in there, but no arm inside of it to hold anything. And these guys don't appear to open up. Let's see if I can. No, they don't appear to open up. I suppose if you wanted to customize that, because I can see right there that there is a space there, so I imagine it might open up, but as of right now, it doesn't appear that it's supposed to open up. The foot retracts, and this moves all the way around. And I imagine as well, yes, you can put them on forwards or backwards, depending on how you want to portray his arms. Oh, okay, we got a little door open, so that door opens up there also. So we've got these three doors, but that one doesn't appear. Oh, it does look like a door. There's a crack right there. There we go. It's a door. It's just in there really tight. And there's the rack in that. Let's try this again. Nope, nothing. And that door's in there good and tight. Okay, so these doors open, but this doesn't open up. Whereas on the R2 unit, they do. Let's try that again on the R2-Q5 unit. Let's do a gentle little pry here. No. Doesn't want to open up easily. I don't want to scratch him any. He sure does look nice. Really like his colors. So with this door here having the hole in it, that appears to be the only place we can truthfully put an attachment. And unfortunately, with this R2 unit that I have, R2-D2 unit that I have, came with 6 of these, so I have 3 spares. So I suppose if I wanted to, I could put one in here. Give him a little task to perform as well. Put him into his 3-legged pose. And we'll set you right there. Looks pretty cool. I like them. Let's look at the instruction manual, see if there's any differences. On-off switches in the same spot. Touch the front there to turn them on and off. Looks to be exactly the same. Let's see. There we go. Pull out our little battery. Turn them on. Let's put them back together. Got the chase light right back there. And a little flashing green and blue light right there. So you press them once, and this light doesn't come on with the first press. Everything else does. And then you press them a second time, and that turns on the movie projector there on the front. Just like with R2 over here. Oh, I wonder if he has a little. There's let's see about this one. Looks like there's something there. They don't want it to press, so I'm going to assume not. Let's do the R5-D4. So there's the front of the box of red. And that's him. That's his front. That's him standing up on 2 legs. And that's his front. And that's him standing up on 3 legs. And there's the bottom of the box. There's the top of the box. R5-D4. And he also has a little magnetic opening here. And there you get to see him again. Let's get him out of the box now. Okay, so there's the inside of that box. Not really all black, kind of lightly colored there in the middle. And we see red comes with a couple of antennas and a couple of these magnets that will, also restraining bolts that we can use to open up doors. His dome keeps you from going all the way around like that. And he does have the interchangeable Arms there. Let's put R2's restraining bolt back on him. Here. Let's give R2-Q5 one of these little restraining bolts. He needs one. Since red comes with two, we'll give R2-Q5 one imperial droid. I'm sure he'll appreciate a restraining bolt. And let's see what's red got here. Okay, so he has the slider for a holder, but nothing there. And he's not as pretty and clean as R2-D2 and R2-Q5 are. He's got the hole there. And he's really, he's pretty rough shape. Those Jawa, they didn't take care of this guy, did he? Did they? And same thing over there. He's got the rack, but no holder for an arm. So we can put something in here, because again, R2-D2 came with 3 of these. Let's give Red the saw. Yeah. There you are, Red. And so his antenna will go up there. Read the instructions, man. He might not be lit up. Okay, so you gently pull the center photoreceptor for the bad motivator to pop up from the back access panel. Push bad motivator down until it locks. Gently friction fit antenna into the top key of the figure. Here comes the 2 antenna. Extra antenna is provided if replacement is needed. I don't think he lights up. Let's see if we can get his bad motivator to pop up. Let's gently pull this. There it is. There's his bad motivator. Sure enough. Red and his bad motivator. Here we are. Let's give him an antenna. Set him over here. Close him up. Put his other antenna. Put his motivator on here. Put the restraining bolt on here. So what's nice about these is their ability to customize them. If you wanted to interchange the pieces, you notice that there's an additional ring on the R2 units compared to the R5 unit right there. So you'll have to take into consideration that when you should you decide to customize these pieces and to switch them around. You can put, you can make a red R5 unit or whatever, a red R2 unit, and just switching them around. And that's pretty cool, I imagine. Let's see, let's do C-3PO next. And here's the outside of the box. We have the silver leg C-3PO version from, I believe that's the original series, Sideshow exclusive on this guy, which I find interesting because these are Sideshow crafted toys. I would imagine they all would be Sideshow exclusives in that manner. Maybe it just means that you can't get him from the other stores, like Big Bad Toy Store or whatever, who also sells Sideshow stores, toys. Maybe that means you can only get it at Sideshow.com. And there's bottom of the box, there's top of the box. You got the little magnet door. Open that up. It says Star Wars C-3PO with him. Box there. Alright, so there's the inside of his box. Right there. And we have a couple of restraining bolts, and I think this was his communication device, if I remember correctly. I remember him holding that as he was talking to Luke and Han when they were trying to rescue Princess Leia off of the Death Star. So that's what those are. And this slides up and down, and you see that will go in between his legs to hold him in place. And on their Deadpool figure, they had little brackets that would hold on. You could stick in there for other things. So that's interesting. They're using the same stand for that. And here's his instructions. Let's have a look at this. Let's turn off the Imperial Droid back here. We don't need you burning your battery out. Let's see, what do we have? Okay. Light up eyes, tap the highlighted area once. It shows the back of his head there. Strainer bolt magnetic attaches in this general area that's on his right pectoral. Access the batteries, gently grasp the neck and pull up. Note, make sure to grasp at the neck, not the head or the ears. Avoid overextending the articulated arm. Use caution in handling articulated fingers. Move the regular arm. Grasp the figure's left shoulder and pull gently. Place exclusive arm onto the figures. Exclusive arm keys into exclusive shoulder piece. And reverse steps when switching back to regular arm. Let's get him out of here. Shoulder piece. I don't know if that's supposed to be glued on or not, but it's definitely not attached. You can see where it just attaches right there. Maybe it's not supposed to be glued in there. Maybe it's just supposed to be able to come on and off. That gives us the rip the old arm off story. Let's put that aside. You know, he's a little wear mark right there. He's not as shiny as I expected he would be. Maybe that's how he is, though. Maybe he's only supposed to be so shiny. He does have ankle pivot, great foot articulation there. His knee extends. And it can actually come apart. I suppose if you wanted to disassemble him and throw him on the back of Chewbacca, it appears that you would have that ability. Put him into his little net. You should have included that little net. Maybe I'll get a little net. Let's see if this one also comes out. No, that doesn't seem to come out. So maybe this is silver in case you wanted to give him the gold leg, because I think I remember in the last Star Wars installments he has two gold legs but a red arm. Interesting story on that red arm if you ever wanted to research that. Pretty cool little story. It doesn't really tell it in the movie, but yeah, it's got great articulation here. You can really spin that right around. But not much, you know. Remember, he walks kind of funny, and that's the extent of that. But you can definitely get him spun around there. You wouldn't be able to sit down, it appears. So, yeah, no sitting for him. See this arm here. His elbows move. Yeah, very nice. A little track it travels in there. His wrist to move all the way around. And he actually has articulated joints. Every one of them are. Very nice. It's very nice indeed. I'm impressed with that. Doesn't move much at his waist. But remember, C-3PO doesn't move much at his waist. Get him one of his restraining bolts here. There we are. Goes on there quite nicely. The shoulder moves all the way around. There's actually clicky positions that moves into. The tape was stuck on there. This moves a little bit differently, it seems. Same, but tighter. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Let's check the instruction manual again. Remove the regular arm, grasp the figure's left shoulder and pull gently. There was no pulling gently on that. Let's try this. There we go. Come on out. Yeah, that wasn't very gentle at all. That required a definite effort. And I think this was not supposed to come apart. I'll have to glue that back on. Didn't think that was supposed to do that. So let's put his damaged arm in here. Now that I've taken it out, it'll be easier to do next time around. You gotta push it all the way in. Set that right there. Doesn't really look like it's supposed to, does it? And a little extended. I don't know if it goes anymore. As far in as it goes. It's definitely in the right spot. So that's it. Where's the other guy? No, it's not supposed to come off at all. What's that? As such. So now let's do this. It says don't pull at his ears, but definitely on his neck. Alright. Can't get to his neck. There we go. All right. I don't even know if you can see that being lit up. It's not very bright. I would assume that would have been much brighter than that. It's pretty cool, I guess. It doesn't have much articulation there. But I say it's probably enough. So see if we can get his head back on now. Let's see how he stands without the stand. Yeah, not too bad. He's not a heavy piece. So with a little bit of finagling, we can get him to stand up there on his own. Let's turn him off. Let's put his other arm back in. If we can get this out. It's really tight. Okay, so you can see there's these two little slots here, right there, and so they go up. And then I'm definitely going to have to glue that back on. No doubt about that. Sheesh. Alright, so now we have the R2-D2 unpainted prototype. That's the top of the box. Bottom of the box, robot R2 ground line. So it's a sleeve box. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Looks like a little 3D drawing of him here. Or, well, not 3D, a CAD drawing or 2D drawing, I guess, of him. That's what the box represents. That's pretty cool. Now, I thought he would come white, but he's actually silver. There's nothing behind it. Just an oversized box for apparently no reason at all. Interesting. He is black and silver. Yeah, let's see. Retractable third leg. Got the little hole there for that. Let's see, we got an extra restraining bolt from C-3PO. And there's a little damage there. Yeah. The door's open. No piece, but again, got 6 of them with special R2. Last one that I have. Getting a task to complete. There we go. Let's see if let's look at the instructions, see what he comes with, if anything. Okay, so he's light up. And retractable thing, third leg. So let's get him put up. You know, these on the inside they look like they would open up. I'm really afraid to pull on them much. I don't want to scratch them up. Got the same lights there. Nothing else up there. That goes all the way around and interchangeable. So there's that. I don't remember if there was a silver R2 Astromech unit, truthfully. Let's put red back here. Put you right here. And here we have the current Astromechs, 1/6 scale. And we have, let's turn them all on. Now keep in mind the R5, the other black Imperial droid, will be coming out soon. Hot Toys has the BB-8 coming out soon. And, oh, look at here. Red and blue, red and orange, red and blue. Let's see the backs of these guys. Just turn them off. Okay, so he's got a green and yellow. And his back is green and blue, but not really bright. And his back is green and yellow. So these guys' lights are actually a little different. That blue's not real bright. Glad I turned them all on at one time. I wouldn't have noticed that right off the bat otherwise. Let's get him turned on. And let's turn on the lights. See what they look like without the lights on. And here they are without the lights on. Now it is daylight that I'm filming this, so there is still some light coming through the window there, but I think it looks well enough. So there's a R2-F2 and an R2-Q2. They are kind of a silverish color. The Astromech collectors, there's an opportunity to put those pieces into your collection. Customize them a little bit more. Make them an R2-F2 or R2-Q2. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments in the section below. Tell me what you think of these figures. Will you be adding them to your collection? Follow me on Facebook at Siri.Emerald and at Twitter at SiriEmerald. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. If you enjoy my videos and like to help me to continue to make these, as all of this comes from my own expense, you're welcome to support me on Patreon.com. It doesn't take much. Every little bit helps. Even $1 a month, you'd be surprised. If you like these videos, click the thumbs up. You'll find that option right down here below the video. Just click that little thumbs up icon right there. Share these videos with your friends. That helps out a lot. To be notified of when my next videos are released, you can click that subscribe button. You'll find that right over here. And to see my most two recent videos that I've made, you'll find links to them right over here. You can choose one of those if you like. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really enjoy you coming by to my channel. See you on the next video. Happy collecting.